Kumbia. Yo, number one for the most hip hop and R&B, it's My Kiss 97.3. We're right here, we're hanging out with Mr. Logic, the young Sinatra. Thanks for coming out, my man.
What's up? You guys are so animated. It's epic.
You know what? Like, I try, man. I'm like practically awake every second of the day, so that's always a good thing. My man, welcome to Albuquerque. Thanks for coming out here. I know you got a big show tonight, right?
Yeah.
So let's get right to it. Big show tonight, Sunshine Theater. You got DJ Rhetoric, Michael Christmas.
Yeah.
What can people expect of this show, man?
It's gonna be fun, man. It's very like it's not your typical average like hip hop show where like 80,000 chairs get thrown. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty chill. My fans are generally they're very respectful. You know what I'm saying? I think that's because I do my best to carry myself that way as well. You know what I'm saying? Very peaceful, very positive. I mean that's the whole motto. You know, peace, love, and positivity. So when we go somewhere, we definitely try to turn up and go crazy, but we do it in a way where everybody's safe and just having a good time.
Nice. Well, you know what? I know these people can expect a great show from you tonight. One of the things that you've been in the business for quite a while, and you just recently put out your debut album, man. So how does that feel? Like, I mean, doing this, putting out, mixtapes. You've put out about what four or so mixtapes, and now it's like, your official. Debut album. How did that feel, man?
It feels incredible. It's like I'm just so happy that I was able to put the album that I wanted to put together. You know what I mean? And some people will be like, oh, why? Because of the label? No, none of that. Because I have full creative control. But just me as an artist, like I feel like I truly found myself. Because I could have went a million different ways. I could have did the cliche radio record because that's fun. Because there's a time and place for everything. You can't always listen to Wu-Tang in the club. You need something. You need something dope. And I like to create that type of music. I like to create a soundtrack for your life. But I'm glad that on this first album, I explained who I am, where I come from, what I represent, the lifestyle I led, the one I'm leading, the one I hope to lead, and just all these things. So now that's it. That's there. Those are the records. Like I remember a couple days ago, I haven't talked to anybody about this. I was performing a song called Gang Related that I have on the album, and it's like crazy. It's like a real like gangster record, and I was performing it, and I was just such this energy that was incredible. And I'm always working, and I was like, man. And I mean, obviously this is the first album. My next album might not come out for 2 years, who knows? But my point is I'm like, man, I need something like this on my next album. And then I was like, no, I don't, because I already did this, and this is on my first album, so I need to create something that's totally different, and this and da 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 on my next album. So, but that's what I love. That whenever I create music now, I don't have to prove anything to anybody. I prove to everybody that I can rap my ass off. I don't know if I can say that on the radio. Fuck. No, I'm just kidding. I rap my ass off. I prove that I can do that, and that I have my story, and this is who I am, and my introduction. And now I just want to have fun, man. I just want to have a good time, because that's what music is supposed to be. It's supposed to be happy. It's supposed to be fun, and it ain't super raw and serious all the time. You know what I'm saying? So,
true. You just got to make it your own, man. That's pretty much what you're doing. Now, one of the things that some people, to start off, some of your influences, I read that one of your influences was from the Kill Bill soundtrack.
Oh yeah, RZA.
RZA, man, like Wu-Tang Clan member right there.
Totally.
He was one of the people who influenced you in this industry.
Yeah.
What other artists along the way have you been influenced by? Whether it's been on a business professional level, or whether it's been like on a musical level.
Man, it's crazy, because I think a lot of artists that I was first inspired by was Wu-Tang Clan, Tribe Called Quest, Big L, Nas, Mos Def, like all these cats. Just sonically, those are the people who really inspired me. And then when I got older and kind of took my head out of the old school realm of things and kind of really saw what was going on today, that's when you have your Drakes and Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole and Childish Gambino and all these different awesome artists. Right. And those artists let me realize, like, oh, you can make modern stuff and you can do more modern things, but still keep it very hip hop and very musical at the same time. And I mean, there's so many other artists as well. Those are just the first that come to mind. Those are the guys who are kind of running stuff right now, So, but those are like, I don't know. I'm inspired by everybody, but it's much more than just hip hop. I'm inspired by all genres of music. But when we're talking hip hop, those are the guys that inspire me, and those are the guys like I see as competition. Like these are the dudes that are the best at what they do. So they'll say something, and I'll be like, oh man, that was crazy, and I'll go and I'll work on something, and I hope that they hear something I do and be like, oh damn. And
trying to up that game, man. Just trying to one up each other. Now, speaking of that, a little bit ago, you just mentioned you've been influenced by different types of not just hip hop and all that. I heard they call you the young Sinatra for a reason.
For sure.
In case the people don't know why do they call you those Young Sinatra?
When I was younger, I tried to come up with like this really cool like brand name. I don't know, just for my homies, like my clique, and I just couldn't. It was always corny. It was always something that like wasn't that great, because Mac Miller had like Most Dope, and Wiz Khalifa had Taylor Gang, and like I wanted something that people could associate themselves with, and I don't know, I just couldn't think of anything. And then one day I created a song called Young Sinatra because I felt like I wanted to bring that debonair and that class to hip hop and to just today's demographic, so plus I'm skinny, I look white, I got blue eyes, and when I grow my hair out it's wavy, so I thought that'd be really cool. And then with that came the Rat Pack. Now see, I love good music, Getting Out Our Dreams, the acronym, Kanye's label, and I thought, what if I did an acronym? So I spell Rat Pack with 2 T's, which stands for real all the time, and that's kind of just where it came from organically, which is dope.
Nice, man, nice. Now, moving forward towards the future, man, what do you got going on? Like, you're doing it in the rap game, you're doing big things. What do you see yourself doing next? Maybe movies, TV, getting into acting.
Definitely. I definitely want to get into acting. I can't wait. That's something that I think is going to just be super dope and super fun. I've always wanted to do it, be on the big screen, you know what I mean? Just have fun. But I believe that you have to master your craft before you go on the next thing. You ever be on Twitter and there's some chick and she's like, I'm a single mother / dancer / rapper / college student / this / that. It's like, wait, just pick one and be the best thing you could be. Be the best rapper, the best mom, or the best singer, and then move on to what you're gonna do next. And that's how I feel with anything that you do in life. So it's like I want to, I feel like I'm a master of my craft, but I'm still a student, so I'm learning every day. But when I'm a couple albums in, and I feel very happy with what I've done and the imprint that I've left, or the impact that I've left on not only hip hop but music as a whole, then I feel that when I'm comfortable, that I will move on to acting, and I'll do my best to conquer that as well.
Nice. Well, we definitely look forward, to seeing you out there, man.
Sure.
I'm definitely going to be out there. I know that man right there, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be big things are going to come for you. I know it. You carry yourself with that, with that poise, with that class, and it's
Thanks,
like,
bro.
hey, you know what? This is me. You're true. There's a lot of people out there who, they're posers. We got to admit, it happens sometimes. Yeah. But you carry yourself, with that, pizzazz, where you're like, hey, you know what? This is me. I'm humble. And you're trying to do your thing the best you can. Logic. Number one, thanks for coming out, my man. Now, for those people, they want to know how they can get a hold of you. How do they follow you? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You all over the place.
Yeah. Twitter and Instagram, Logic301, LOGIC301. That's really the best place to keep up with me. Always tweeting out shows and different things like that. If there's some tickets left, you can get them. I'll point you in the right direction. If you want to know where the music is, if you want to know what I'm thinking that day, just follow those accounts. Yeah, Logic is 301, LOGIC301.
Nice. Well, once again, make sure you catch him tonight, Sunshine Theater with DJ Rhetoric, Michael Christmas. It's going to be an insane show. If you haven't gotten your tickets, make sure you do so right away, because you know what? It's going to be awesome. You're going to go to work tomorrow or school, going to be like, you know what? Logic tore the house down. He did the thing. Yes. He did the damn thing. And next time, I want to be there again.
Indeed.
That's how it is. My man, before you bounce out, real quick little thing. Going to do like 5 questions.
You got it.
First thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
All right. For starters, Kanye West.
Awesome.
All right. President Obama.
Black and beautiful. Yes.
Hip hop.
Oh man, my first love.
Kim Kardashian.
Big booty.
Woo, man. And the Young Sinatra, Logic.
Student of the game.
There you go, my man. Well, thanks for coming out here, man. Once again, we thank you for everything, and hey, do it big, brother.
Thank you.
Kumbia.